Hi everyone! I've been in Bali for over a week now and my body has finally adjusted to the heat, so it's not unbearably hot anymore. I tried doing a 3-day water fast on my first couple of days in Ubud, but I had to cancel it after the second day. On my first day I had loads of energy, so I did my practice in the morning and I even went to the yoga studio for 2 more classes. The second day was hell. I was alright during my practice, but after that all I could think about was getting some food. I felt a bit lightheaded during my practice, and whenever I came up from a forward fold, I felt a bit dizzy. It was really hard falling asleep that day, and I woke up in the middle of the night with this intense craving to get some food. I tried to ignore it for almost 2 hours, but then I couldn't handle it anymore and I ate a nut bar, which was the only thing I had in my room, and it was in the middle of the night, so all the shops were closed anyway. That was a bad idea because A, it didn't help with the cravings at all, and B, my stomach didn't like it, so my stomach felt quite sore after that. The next day I only had juice and fruit in the morning and a soup in the afternoon to ease back into it. I skipped my practice because I felt really weak and I took 2 yin classes instead. The day after that felt amazing. I had so much energy and had a really good practice, and I went back to eating solid food again. So that was my experience with the water fast. In the end it was only a 2-day water fast, but it taught me a lot. First of all, my body can easily handle a whole day without food, and after that it's more a mental challenge rather than a physical one. I thought I'd be stronger mentally, but I could only handle the cravings for 1 day. So maybe I try it again in the future and see how far I get then. Maybe I try intermittent fasting where I don't eat anything for 1 day a week. The yoga studio I went to is called Radiantly Alive Yoga, and it's in the middle of Ubud. It's a bit more pricey than I thought it would be, but the teachers are amazing. My favorite classes were yin classes. Yin classes are classes where you're mainly on the floor and you hold poses for a really long time, so a couple of minutes, and you try to relax your muscles. That's very calming and it's great to do before you go to bed at night. I've met some really cool people the last couple of days. At the yoga studio I ran into the partner of an ex-colleague of mine, and I also met Acro. She is a yoga teacher who travels a lot, and she's been living in Christchurch for a couple of months while I was living there. One day while I was having lunch I was talking to the person next to me, and it turned out she is a yoga teacher, so she teaches yoga teachers. We had a lovely chat and I asked her lots of questions about how to choose a teacher training. The most beautiful experience I had was in an Acro yoga class where a girl had a panic attack, and there were so many people taking care of her. So we ended up on the stairs with 4 people giving her hand and foot massages and comforting her. And afterwards we even went out for dinner. It's just so nice being in such a loving environment. You might have noticed that the background is quite different today. That's because I found a new place to stay for the rest of my time in Ubud. I'll show you the new place in another video. So until then, take care. Bye bye.